everybody, how y'all doing? How you doing? Welcome to Jarrett Talk interviews as I interview people that have their own YouTube channel or business. Today on a Wednesday evening, I have a very special guest. She was recently interviewed by Queen Be. By the way, she was the first guest on her channel, by the way. And I don't know how I came on her channel. It's like going back and forth on her channel and she was in chat. So I'm like, okay, I want to get some new people on my channel and that kind of stuff. So, Kickman J, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel.
Mm. Thank you. I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Doing good. So please tell the people that do not know about you how you started your channel and how the name Kickman J come from.
Well, as far as my name, Kiss from Jay, when I was younger, I used to love watching TV. Back then, we didn't have, Netflix and all of that. So I
Mm-hmm.
used to watch a lot of commercials. There was one particular commercial that came on more often than it probably need to, but it was a jury commercial. I forgot the name of the exact jury brand of it and all of that, but basically the jingle was every kiss begins with K. And I liked it and it
Love that
stuck
one.
with me since I was a kid. So I came up with the name Kiss from J. And that is what I have been using ever since. So as far as me starting my YouTube channel, I've always wanted to be able to do YouTube. I've always wanted to be able to be a content creator. I just was nervous to actually get onto the platform YouTube because it
Mm-hmm.
always seems so large, like larger than all the other platforms. So it made me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up getting on after I got my iPhone 16 Pro Max. And I started because I seen one of Dodash videos. So when I seen her video, I took advice and I was like, I'm going to post my first video today. And I posted my first video 7 months ago, and 7 months later, I'm still here.
Well, you answered all three of my questions already. That never happened before. All of my interviews are done. Okay. Um, the what was if it was your first video? Was it hard? Was it hard to do it? Was it hard to do it?
It wasn't hard to do my first video. It made me nervous to post it. That's all it was. It was really more so of the posting to allow it to go into the realm of YouTube. But making my video, it wasn't difficult at all. I was just talking about me. I didn't have anything else. I was just, yeah, introducing myself to the world, basically. So it wasn't
So
difficult.
so what year did you actually start your channel? Not when you posting your videos now, but what year did you actually start joining YouTube?
Um, the year that I actually started, I had several different YouTube accounts. I just forgot the password or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I've been on YouTube for a really long time, just watching other people's content. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So as far as when I created the channel that I'm on now, I think that might have been maybe like, I don't know, maybe 20 something, child. I don't know. Child, I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. I forgot. I think it could have been last year or maybe the year before last or something like that.
So during all the time, who was the first YouTuber that you watched before you got on YouTube, and what made you start? What and did a YouTuber make you decide um to get on there? Second question is um the commercial you were talking about the Jared commercial. Um, what was the do you ever when you post your videos or live or anything? Do you ever run it back and say take notes on the videos?
On my videos,
Yeah. Do you ever watch your video back and say? Do you ever watch your video back and take notes of the what I need to work on for the future videos or lives?
I watch every single one of my videos back. I enjoy my own content and I enjoy myself. I love watching myself. I love taking pictures. I love doing all of that. So I always watch my videos back. As far as me taking notes, no, because I believe in what I said and I believe in how I like put it out there. I believe in like everything that I do. So I never felt like I ever had to take notes or anything because I remember it. And I don't feel like I ever like I always will elevate. There's always going to be something to work on. And I'm only 7 months on YouTube, so I'm only going to grow from here and it's only up from here. So I know for sure that with time and with new people in my life and just continuing to learn, I'm only gonna grow. So I'm gonna always like be better than what I did before. Yeah.
What if Kick J coding with fun, do you did what the best what don't put it way? Do you edit your videos? Do you edit your video?
Yeah, I've edited every single one of my videos.
Do you ever try to make sure that when you edit your video, you make sure that the editing is like right on, or do you ever like talk to yourself and say like I should say this, I should say that? What how your editing work?
I always try my best to put out the best content that I can, especially depending on the topic or whatever. I always go over it before I post it. I go over it probably like so many times before I post it, just to make sure that everything flows and to make sure that everything lines up. And I
Mm-hmm.
take out a whole lot of things that I don't need to say. I feel like I shorten my videos sometimes a bit too much, but not really at the same time because when I get the feedback, and all of that, I feel like yeah, it was meant to be how it was. But I love the way that I do my videos and I feel like yeah, it's only gonna get better.
Do you ever let me put it this way? Do you uh before you go live, before you go hit the go live button, do you ever sit there before you hit the live button? Do you ever talk to yourself and say, "Hey, it's gonna be a good live, or it's gonna be a good video when you post a video"? Do you ever do that before you do anything with your videos or your lives?
I always do. I always like to give myself a prep talk and I always love to boost myself up with positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as I know that my energy is feeling good, everything that I'm touching and is surrounding me is gonna be good. So yeah.
What do you let's put it way? Do you love what you do? Do you love beyond? Do you love what you do?
I do. I most definitely do. I love what I do.
So if you weren't doing YouTube, I know you've been here for a while, but if you weren't doing YouTube, do you have a backup plan?
I'm a nail tech, so I would be doing more nails, even though I'm still doing nails. But yeah, I'll just carry on with that. I'm sure I'm gonna pick up more things that I'm going to learn to love in the future as they come, because I want to be able to continue to develop and continue to learn new things that can help me to gain more of an income. So I'm always open to things like that.
Uh, Speaking of nails, do you think about make? Do you have a second channel, or do you put everything on this on one particular channel?
I have a separate channel, but I haven't actually made any videos on there yet. I do have
Mm-hmm.
shorts on there. All of the shorts that I have on there were transferred from TikTok. So it's not anything that's new except for one video.
Hmm.
But everything else is just like videos I had already. And I do want to be able, I'll say that I will start making my nail content on my nail channel and I'm excited for it.
Okay, speaking of what if you do make the second channel? What the name gonna be?
I already have the second channel. So it's titled Nail May, which is my nail company name.
Okay, let's talk about that. How you start that? How you start that? The nail business.
So I always have been into art. I've always been able to draw since I was little. So just having the artistic way in myself kind of made it easy to do that. My husband actually was the one that put me through nail school. So I'm really grateful for him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, amen.
graduated in December of 2023. And yeah, so that's kind of how I got started. I could do pretty much any type of nail design, but I want my nail brand to be different. So, and I am a really big anime lover. So I draw a lot of anime characters and cartoon characters and things of that nature. So I have a whole lot of that going on.
Wow. Shout to the husband that well speaking of that, are you gonna do any vlog with him anytime soon? Some kind of
Um, you said if I'm gonna do like any vlogs like
are you
with
gonna
my
do
nails.
are you gonna do any vlog with the husband? You gonna
Oh,
put the
with my
husband on
husband.
on
He actually is in a couple of the videos. He's actually in a lot of videos that I did. Not a
okay.
lot, but a decent amount. One uh, he was in my Liberia series. I went to Liberia, West Africa in December of last year.
Oh,
And we spent like a whole week out there. So he was in all of the vlogs that I did while I was out there for sure. We also got married out there. We had our wedding
congratulations.
out there. We've been married
Congratulations.
before we
All
went out
right.
there, but let me not say that. We had our wedding out there. We was already married. But yeah, so I have like my marriage video online on YouTube here. I have a whole lot online and he was in all of them. So yeah.
Doing now. Now you said about the TikTok shorts and everything. I don't that do not count. What's the longest video or the longest live have you done, and what the shortest video or live have you done? The short do not count. I'm talking about between 2 to 5 minutes short and a long videos with and live. What?
Okay, so I think the shortest video that I've done it was probably 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 50 something seconds. And that was
Mm-hmm.
like one of my cinematic videos.
Mm-hmm.
And hi, Jeremy. And my longest video was possibly like 38 minutes or 40 minutes. It was probably something like that. Or if you're gonna say a live, my longest live was 5 hours. And I actually was on live for 5 hours. Like I literally sat in front of the camera and was talking. I did that live on New Year's Eve of 2024. I was on live for 5 hours and I was just chatting it up. We was having a really good time. Everybody was vibing. So yeah, I stayed up on there. My husband even got on there with me for a little bit and then he walked out. But we was vibing and having a good time. Yeah.
Well, are you tipping doing that tonight? This year that live.
Uh, I don't know if I will, but I wouldn't mind. Actually, you know what? I think I probably will. I think I probably will. I wouldn't mind. It depends. If I'm here in Atlanta with my family, then yeah, I probably will. I wouldn't mind doing that again. That was fun.
So what do you have like a set schedule? Or you going live, or you just pop up, or you just do like a pop up live and it say, hey, I'm going live. Do you ever do what's your schedule?
Well, whenever I just pop up on live, I don't have a schedule for that. I really just be vibing and it really just depends on what I'm doing and how I'm feeling. But I do a lot of interviews. So when I do an interview, of course that is going to be scheduled. And yeah,
When,
so that's how that kind of go.
when gonna be on that list? When I'm gonna be on that list?
When are you gonna be on my interview?
Yeah, when I'm gonna be on that
I don't know. We're
list?
gonna have to probably set something up if you're trying to be on 20 questions with Jay, but I
That's,
definitely
hey,
have to
that's what we doing.
warn you.
Yeah.
My interviews is very much different and I do be touching all the hot spots. So a lot of people tend to be a little nervous because of the questions that I ask. But if you're willing to take the chance, just know I don't light up for that many people. I've been a little light on a couple of people, but I ain't about to do that no more.
Do you
Cause
ever put okay? Let's bring that up. Do you ever put people on the hot seat when you ask them deep questions on your channel?
You said that I be putting people in the hot seat.
PO put when you ask the question, PO put the like I'm putting you in the hot seat now. What
Oh, I
the
don't I don't ever say I'm gonna put you in the hot seat now. They know once they sign up for 20 questions with Jay, they in the hot seat automatically. So they better just prepare. Yeah.
oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what the I'm not at the husband when I'm asking this question. But if how 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 long have y'all been together? Like how long y'all been together since y'all got married?
Me and my husband,
Yeah.
we've been together for I think 3 years now.
Mm,
But since we've gotten married, well, since we got married, we've been together for like 3 years now. But since we
mm,
had our wedding, if that's what you're trying to say, it's been
yeah.
7 months because our wedding was in December of last year,
Because
2024.
it went to bed. But what I know you went on. I didn't check the interview with you and Queen. I need to check that. I need to check that interview out. But
Yeah, I mean, me and Queen did 2 interviews together because I interviewed her first and
mm,
then she turned around and interviewed me. And that was kind of her way of starting the interview process. And that's kind of how I did it with everyone because I started doing interviews before anybody started doing interviews. So when I told them what I wanted to do, and she kind of explained that when she was doing her live with you. I
mm,
told her what I wanted to do was allow people to have a new way of doing content, which was on live. Because when I was going live, there wasn't really a lot of people in my community that was going live. A lot of people were still really nervous to go live. So
right,
I
right,
started
right,
going
right.
live in like October of last year, like November, October of last year. And a lot of people, they still wasn't even doing that, you know. So I came up with the idea of 20 questions with Jay. And what I wanted to do was if I interview you, I want you to interview me and then start your own interview thing. Call it whatever you want to, do whatever you want to, put people on there and find a new way to make content and bring people into the community. The whole idea was to help to build our community to make it grow. And it's been happening. And as you're seeing, Queen is doing absolutely amazing. I'm super proud of her. She's so dope. And she really definitely knows how to work it on the stage. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm really
Matter of fact,
excited with how everything has been going.
if you have not, if you have not, people, you have not watched Queen channel, check her out. I'm way on my avatar. I mean my ready to come in a little bit, but out of the entire thing, oh, that first way, out of that whole interview process, who is your top, your favorite? And the second question is, who is your dream, your dream guest that you want to have on your channel that that you you want to have? Who is your dream interview, your dream guest that you want to be on your channel to interview?
So you're saying from all the people that I've already interviewed,
Right.
who what interview I like the most? Okay. Out of all the people that I've interviewed, the interview that I think I like the most, oh, that's a good question. I like a lot of them. Honestly, I like almost all of them. And I will say for real, almost all of them. Majority of them literally. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They near all of them. But if I had to choose only one, I think I would probably have to say I think I'd probably have to say, oh, I think I'll probably have to say Supreme.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your dream interview or
No,
that's
no, no. That was my favorite interview that I've done so far.
okay. And who
Yeah,
was your
I think I'll
dream
probably have to
interview you
say
want to
that.
do?
My
Okay. And
dream
who?
interview, my dream interview to actually do, I think that it would have to be, and this can be anybody, right?
Yeah, anybody.
Okay, I think my dream interview would have to be P. Diddy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I have a lot
We're
of
gonna have
questions that
look.
I want to
I
ask
don't talk
him.
about YouTube. I don't talk about celebrity. If that ever happened, your channel will be blow up in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that channel, that oh boy. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Hey, look,
Yeah.
I was just do it. I was since you bring it up. I was at the Mad Max downtown, and It was my 34th birthday, and my mom and I was sitting there eating, and for some reason somebody came in the foyer having a like have a chit chat. So my mom went to the front and saw what's going where the pop what was the promotion was. On the whole, it was LL Cool J,
Mm.
and I was like, "You got it, you had to be kidding." So I went in there and took a picture with him. I was like, if I started much him in 2016, you, you, y'all be like y'all gonna be having fits on my channel. Y'all gonna be having a fit on my channel in a heartbeat.
Nah, I feel you.
I'll tell you that much. But yeah, Crystal was cooling. I might get on your channel too. So we on the envy channel. So, but but yeah, if you what's the pro to come being a nail tech and a YouTuber? Let's put it that way. Let's do it. What's the pro to come being a nail tech and being a YouTuber doing interviews and everything else?
The cons of it.
The pros to come being a nail tech and a YouTuber.
Um, I would have to say the cons of it is more so like mm, probably just having like a bad client or something,
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as a YouTuber, I don't really I don't really I don't really see any cons, honestly.
But you got any
Um,
pros of it, don't you? What the pros of it?
what was that?
What the pros of being a nail tech? I know you got the cons out the way, but what the pros of it? You
Um,
mean people
well, the I would say the fact of having my own business for sure. You know what I'm saying? Making my own money and doing it my way. Not being on anyone's time is all me and no one else. Me and my husband really. Yeah. So
what
um, and as far as a YouTuber, I'll say pretty much everything. Being on YouTube allows me to have like I like to call it a video diary. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Because it's amazing being able to record so much footage and being able to go and look back on it. Like I'm able to go back on my videos and watch like the days that I was in Liberia. Like there's so much memory and all of it. Being able to meet so many new people that like to do the things that I do. So being around like-minded people, being around people that want to elevate and want more for their channel and just to be able to grow is amazing. Being with people that want to find um a new way to make income and a new way to be independent. I really like that. So there's a lot of pros.
Have you met anybody outside of YouTube? If if you want to, who have you met outside of YouTube? Meet and greet.
I met I don't know if you know her channel, but her name is Lynn and her channel name is This Little Shed of Mine. I
Mm-hmm.
met her. So we met up for my birthday weekend and we celebrated downtown in Atlanta.
Well, wait a minute. What part? Oh, wait a minute. What part of Atlanta are you at? I'm not going. That's not part of the question. But where exactly we at? Cause look. I'm in Georgia too. So what's the best thing being in a Georgia girl? What the
Um, Well, honestly, I tell people all the time, I think the only thing that Georgia is missing is a beach. It has everything. It has the parties, it has like all the entertainment that you want. It has the best weather. We actually have all four seasons here. We really don't have like tornadoes like that. We really don't have earthquake like that. If
Mhm.
anything, we probably will have like forceful winds or we might have really heavy rain, but that's kind of the most, some trees that go down. But other than that, I love Georgia.
what the what, on Queen's channel, on Queen's live. I know you've been on the channel, but did she give you any kind of advice to put on your channel? What kind of advice did Queen give you to to make your
um,
channel better each every day when you go live or post a video?
when I go live and post a video,
Yeah, what kind of advice did she give you? Or
I
anybody
don't
who gave you
I
whoever
don't I don't know. Like I don't know if I can really say that she gave me like advice for me to do because
Mhm,
she knows how I am. You know what I'm saying? She knows like I got a lot of things wrapped up. I actually in the beginning when I first started really doing YouTube, I
mhm,
was teaching people how to do certain things on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I was teaching them like all type of different things. I have a lot of how-to videos on my channel. You know, I just kind of went into vlogging more. But yeah, I wouldn't really say that she really gave me like advice. She always pushed me to continue, which I always was going to continue. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
She's always been extremely supportive, and that's what I love about her so much. She's always just been by my side and been by my side since like the beginning, since I met her. You know, she was my 76th subscriber, so I appreciate that, and she stuck with me ever since. And now I have 1,460 subscribers. You know, so she's been with me for a really long time and she's seen so much of my growth. So yeah, she knows what I can do and I know what she can do. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah,
She's
well,
always pushed me to get my merch out there. I'll say that because I already told her, and I told a lot of people because I think I said it on live. Like I know exactly what my merch is going to look like, especially since I named my community Kiss Squad. I know exactly how I want my clothes to look like. It's gonna be cute and yeah, all of that for the girlies and for the guys. I know it's a good style too.
if the more come out, I might get a shirt. I'm letting you know, like, put me on the list. I'm gonna get put that as an S large shirt in black. Look in black.
Okay.
In black. Hey, but yeah, what the during the live when thing or video, do you ever look at the comments and see if there are any, let's say, what can bring comments? You ever keep them or delete them?
Like
Like,
some troll comments or something.
yeah, like anything that shouldn't be in the
Um,
comments, or that hey, you can't be saying that.
Honestly, I really don't care about what anybody says in the comments, to be honest, especially if you come over to my live. If you
Hmm.
come over to my live and you like a troll or whatever, and you just like talking and just, trying to be provocative or, all type of stuff, I don't shout. I'm going to read over your comment. So, and even if I read your comment, it's not even going to matter to me because at the end of the day, you're doing more for me than I'm doing for you. You're helping me with my watch hours and I'm chilling and doing what I'm doing, child. So I don't mind if you stay because I got on live to help me with my watch hours and to entertain. And clearly you're entertained and clearly you're helping me with my watch hours. So I'm still getting what I came on here to get.
That's good. That's good. It's now you keep at it. I mean, you're on the way to 1,500, which is halfway to two K. We pretty much halfway behind me. So the way they keeping it, like I said, my advice to you, you keep up what you're doing, keep grinding like that. But you been 2K before I say about before Thanksgiving.
That would be
I,
amazing.
I'm just saying. That's my advice.
Hmm.
If you keep at it, you might hit the 2K before Thanksgiving. I'm
Yeah.
keep at it. But
Yeah.
what the besides of what other hobbies do you have besides doing being a nail tech? By the way, do you have I'm not gonna. I know that question, but between YouTube and nail tech, which one you honestly like the most? Be honest. I'm between those.
Which one
Between
do I like the most? I
yeah.
like doing YouTube because it's simple and I don't have to do as much. And I can still make money on here. So it's not like to say I'm cutting off the money. Eventually, I'll be making a lot more. We're going to see how things go because I have some things in the future coming very soon that will probably, boost that up for me. But yeah. I would say if I have to choose between them, I like YouTube more.
Because I know you said because of the money. But what else do you like? What else do you like on YouTube?
It's a
Be-
lot. I like being around, like I was saying before, like-minded people. I like being able to get up on here and like know there's always someone to talk to. I feel like I've created a family here on YouTube and I love being able to interact with them. It's amazing being able to reach so many people from all over the world, all these strangers. When I came up on YouTube, I didn't know anybody. So I've I have a lot of people in my corner that support me and they believe in me and my work. And I appreciate that because they they see a lot in me that a lot of people probably don't, because I feel more comfortable to allow myself to feel free. As far as a content creator, I'm able to do so much. And I think that is really dope. And that's what I love about YouTube.
who were you kind of nervous when you hit that go live button? Do you ever kind of were you kind of worried if nobody didn't show up for your first live? Do you ever kind of
Um, No, I wasn't nervous because it's funny. When I first started my YouTube, I kind of had a lot of people that was supporting me just like right out the jump. I don't think I went live until like probably maybe a week and a half after I started
Mhm.
posting videos. Maybe a week and a half later I went live. And I already gained, like, I already started building a community. So I had a gang of people that supported me and really was rooting for me. So when I went live for the first time, I had a lot of people on my channel. So yeah, I had a
so
lot
how
of
many,
people on my live. So I wasn't worried about that.
so the first ever live? How many people how many people were in there for the very first live?
For
For
my
your
very first live, I
yeah.
think I had like 18 people in there for my very first live. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good amount of people.
And you didn't know who they were at first. You didn't know who they were at first until
No,
they.
I did no, I knew some of them because I already, like I was saying, I started building my community right out the gate. I didn't know
Mhm.
nothing about it, but I'm really big on just communicating with people. So I started building my community earlier than a lot of people that's around me started building their community, you know? So I already was talking to a lot of people. Like one person I know for sure that's still with me, the person that from the beginning that I know that's still with me right now is Damo Straco. He was with me when I did my first live and my second live. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And
Okay.
like so forth. So yeah, and then this other girl, her name is Aaliyah. It was really like us for real. And this other girl, her name is Christy Love
Okay.
and Treasure. I still
Okay.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
think I heard of Demo. Demo was from the source. I ran to
Yeah.
Demo was in the source. I can't. For some reason, the source came in my feed, but I reason I'm like, what you got? So yeah, but
Hmm.
without the what the where was your were you were you what the hard what was the hard what was the easy part what the hard part being on YouTube? What was the hard part being on YouTube? What's the hard part of being
The
on YouTube?
hardest part about being on YouTube, mm, I think the hardest part is trying to find out exactly what I want my niche to be. Because I don't have a niche on my channel. And I'm still trying to figure that out. Sometimes I really don't mind. And I honestly really don't mind having a niche. I'm not having a niche on my channel. But
Mhm.
sometimes I do feel like if I had a niche, I would probably have like a core audience that will stick around because they like this specific thing. But at the same time, I feel like me being more outside of my box is some of the reasons why a lot of people do like what I do. And I'm able to pull in so many different people because I like so many different things. So I think that would probably be it. But at the same time, I don't really mind that. I think really the hardest thing that I find for YouTube is trying to get into the algorithm. That's probably the hardest thing about YouTube, trying to
Right.
get into the algorithm. Yeah, because, child. Yeah.
But did the husband? I don't know. You gonna put him in, but did the husband give you any kind of advice for your channel, or he
Yeah,
just
he's always gave me a lot of advice as far as YouTube.
na-
Sure.
name one? That name like one the one that stick by you ever since. What
I'll say one for sure is to start doing my nail content. He wants me to start like 3 weeks ago, more than 3 weeks ago. Sure, yeah,
hmm
that's one of the biggest things. He's like, your nail content is gonna be what puts you where you are trying to be for real and all of that. And I'm like, yeah, you're definitely right, and I need to definitely start doing that for real.
So if you decide to do your nail content, are you gonna do it at the shop or the house? Where is gonna be the first video gonna be? It's
It's
gonna be
gonna
at the,
definitely be at home. I'm gonna do it right here in my little studio. And
Mhm.
yeah, I do like I said, I do a lot of animation drawing, so I can actually show you if you want to see.
Hey, it's the Every channel. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, so these are some of like my little anime characters that I have. So I'm probably just show you like a couple familiar ones that you probably will recognize when you see
Mhm.
them or whatever. But yeah, so um
Yeah, just show me some
so
good recent.
this one, so all of the nail art that I did them all with nail polish and I like
Mhm.
drew them all by myself. So none of them are like stickers and nothing like that. So this one is the first one. This is Squidward. Or not
Hey, good luck.
Squidward, but what's his name? Stitch. So this
Oh yeah,
is
Little Stitch. Yeah, yeah.
Stitch, yeah.
Okay, okay.
So this one is SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants. I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, so you basically
Yeah.
let's put it this way. You like cartoons, so you basically like cartoons,
This
like
Bart
classic cartoons,
Simpson.
like classic cartoons. So
Yeah, that's why I
huh,
said my nail brand is really about like animation. That's why I named it Nail May because it's nails and anime, and together
okay,
it's called Nail May.
all right.
Yeah, so
I'm glad you. And how long you been doing those? How long you been doing nails?
for since I started in 2023. So yeah,
That
two
been
years now.
2 years. Okay. So you might have to find a way to get that other channel going. Cause when we come over there and watch you do some nails,
Yeah.
and yes, I do have a person for you. I do have a person for you. I want you to I want you to write this person down. She also does nails, and she also does vlogging. She does her channel is RX Nails. Now I want you,
Oh.
yeah, her channel is RX Nails. She does nails. She does um vlogging and stuff like that. So yeah, RX Nails, and she's from New Orleans, and she does every everyday nails. I mean,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
that's not what my nail channel to be. It's just like everything nails.
yeah, everything
That's not
nails.
what that should be.
So you
Yeah.
check out her channel, RX Nails. I mean RX Nails. That she is amazing. She have a very good. She has a very good accent. So I will take you over there when you get a chance to wind down and get comfortable and stuff. Watch her channel. Tell me, tell her that I sent you over there because I want you to have the knowledge from. I know you're smart. I know you're smart and beautiful and everything. But
Yeah, I
I
know.
want you.
Honestly, I don't honestly, I appreciate that, but I don't really think that I will go over to anyone's nail channel because I want my nail channel to be strictly me and I don't want any influence from anywhere else.
Okay.
I know exactly how I want it to be.
Okay,
Hmm.
I'm just, hey, if I want to help, I just want to help.
Oh no, I appreciate the help. I really, really do. I will always appreciate help, but I
I'm,
already envisioned exactly how I want it to be, and I know
okay,
that it's gonna, yeah,
I,
it's gonna
I,
be.
I totally understand. I understand. I'm just,
The
but, but yeah, I'm glad you got the chance to take the time off and get your get you on my channel and everything. If you have not subscribed to my main channel, please do so. But do you have for the one final question from anybody here? I have because you're one of the two interviews tonight anyway. So do you have any final final remarks or advice for the people who want to start that journey of being a nail tech or a YouTuber? What kind of advice you want to get to the young
Um,
people?
I would definitely say if you want to be a nail tech, definitely try your best to start on your own. Because most of the time, you're going to find that going to school isn't really going to help you with your practices. It's really just there to help you to pass the state board test and get your license. So your best bet is to get up on YouTube and learn from there. Or you can check out my nail page, Nella May. Future content will be coming. And for anyone that wants to be a content creator here on YouTube, my best advice is to get that video off your phone and onto YouTube. Don't hide it if you know you want to put it on here. And don't allow yourself to be the reason why you're not doing something that you want to do, especially if it's something that you really, really want to do. I would advise for you to keep posting once you do. Don't look at the numbers because that will distract you. I do a streak on my channel, which means that I post a video every day. And I started doing that because I felt like if I posted my first video and I saw that the numbers would disappoint me, I would probably not post my second video. So I would advise for you to probably start off by doing a streak. A streak doesn't have to be every day like me. I was kind of severe. You can do once a week. That's completely fine as long as you're being consistent and continue to grow and build your community because they're going to help you along the way. And I
And,
appreciate you for interviewing me and bringing me on your platform. Thank you to everybody here in the chat and everybody that is watching the replay. Please make sure to like and please also subscribe to me if you're not subscribed. I would really appreciate that. Come over to the Kiss Squad because we having fun and we doing all the things. You feel me? Period.
in that case, we're done. We're done. And we're gonna talk offline and see gonna get you on get me up your channel. So look, I want to turn the favor to your channel so so y'all can get to know me a little better and that kind of stuff. So and other than that, I'm gonna drop you down and I'm talk to my people. And yeah, but one for night. And
Okay.
I deem you in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. That was Kick with Jay. That was Kick with Jay, and that was an amazing interview. And I enjoy to with that interview and everything. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is part one of the interview. Okay, this is part one of the interview. Part two, I have an interview in about 2 minutes and 2 hours. So when I come back at 7:45 tonight, I will have Commander Scott tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. That'll be 7 p.m. Eastern 7 Central time, which is she in Texas. So I'm gonna have her tonight at 8 o'clock on my channel. I'm gonna talk to her a little bit, get to know her, and all the good stuff. So yeah, and I am when that's been happening. Also, I have someone new coming up. Someone new. I'm not naming. It'll be on the 25th. So it's gonna be something. It's gonna be totally something new playlist and whatever. I'm gonna start doing. I will try to do a trucking trucking interview and see how that goes and you will see that on the first trucking interview will be on the 25th and on Wednesday 25th at 10:15 in the morning. So you like trucks, you like 18 wheelers, come on over and I'm definitely gonna do an interview. I'm definitely gonna do an interview with him and not the owner, none of that. It's gonna be all completely different. So come on through on the 25th. Also, the 18th, I'm gonna have one of my the shy hour on the 18th, and then in July, like I said, the 12th will be on here on the 12th, and then ARD my return, one of my first gift I had back in 2023. It'll be good. So look up for that, and let's make it happen. And I see you. And couldn't fun DM inbox me on Facebook, and we need to talk about that. So I would definitely get you on my channel, and I would definitely get on your channel. So just inbox me on Facebook and let me know what you want me to do on your channel and everything else. And we talk about getting you on my channel. All right. So I see y'all on the. I will see y'all tonight in about a couple hours for another interview. Get your thoughts out. Peace.